Alright, let me sit you down for today's video. You're only watching this for one reason, and that one reason is because you either have a problem with fapping or something related to that. Now, I'm not gonna make another video like everyone else about why it's bad or telling you to stop, because you're only watching this video because you think it's one like that and you think it's gonna actually help you improve. That's not how it works. Just watching a video isn't gonna stop your addiction, it's not gonna improve it or anything. You have to take it into your own hands to improve it. At the end of this video, I don't want to give you any information. I want you to figure out that information by yourself by watching this video. I don't want you to say you're right, I want you to say that's right. That's what I want. Now, let's get right into it. I'm not going to waste any more of your time. Now, a lot of people view fapping as an issue, but it can easily be solved just by stopping. It's just like any other addiction. All addictions are the same. That's not how it works. Now, except of just telling you why it's bad, because everyone already knows why it's bad, I'm going to tell you how to actually stop it. Firstly, the entire idea of no fap is not going to work. If you go from like the extreme of doing like it 3 times per day or something like that, and you go straight to zero, there is a 0.1% chance you actually stick to it. Because like every addiction, if you just go straight, you're going to have withdrawal. You have to slowly decline it until your need for it is so low that you don't even want it anymore. That's how you actually stop an addiction. So what I want you to do is, except of doing no fap, I want you to do a slow fap or like low fap per month. I want you to do less and less, less and less. So let's say the first month you're only allowed a maximum of 15 to 20 if that's the range that you're bad at. Mainly just a range that fits for you. Then the next month after that, you're gonna want to slow it down and go more for 15 to 10 per month, then 10 to 5, and then 5 to hopefully 0. That's how you actually stop an addiction. You have to slow it down, not just stop it. That's how you stop withdrawal. Now, another thing that you can do to actually stop fapping and all that is to just make it irrelevant and unneeded. A lot of people do it because they have free time and they don't have anything else to do, or mainly just because they don't feel like they can actually do anything else about it. That's not true. All you have to do is except of doing anything, what I want you to start doing before you decide to fap, before you decide to do any of that, I want you to say in your head, I'm gonna meditate for 10 minutes. And if after that meditation I still want to watch, I'll do it. Now, what this is going to do is, once you do that 10-minute meditation and you clear your mind, you figure out things to do except of that. Because what meditation does is, when you're bored for 10 minutes or something like that, your brain figures out things to do. So, except of watching and doing that, your brain is gonna figure out other things to do, and that's the main goal. The biggest threat and the biggest cause of fapping is free time. If you can lower your free time, you can lower the chance of you even needing it. Because the way to break a bad habit is to make it invisible, and that's really what you're doing. Also, make it irrelevant and unsatisfying. That's other ways to break a bad habit. And that's what I'm really trying to tell you here. I don't want to break your bad habit. I want you to break your own bad habit. So, next, let's say after you do the 10 minutes, you still want to do it. Or actually, what I want you to do is, during those 10 minutes, I want you to, this might sound crazy, but I want you to imagine all of your sexual energy. I want you to really imagine it going through your body, and I want you to focus it into your work. And what this is gonna do is, after your meditation, except of wanting to fap, you're gonna want to work, because except of fapping, your sexual urge is gonna be towards working and improving yourself. That might sound crazy, but if you actually do it, trust me, it works really well. Next, another thing you can do is really just make it unsatisfying while you're doing it. Because I said slow fap, not no fap. While you're doing it, be completely aware of doing it, because once you're aware and you're conscious of doing it, that breaks the habit cycle. because the entire point of a habit is to make it automatic. So if you're conscious while you're doing it, then it breaks it. Then it's no longer a habit. It's just doing something that you're doing. So what I want you to do is every time you do it, in the limit you have per month, I want you to be fully conscious of what you're doing. Be fully conscious even after you've done the meditation and you still feel like doing it. I want you to be fully conscious, and I want you to say, okay, I'm gonna do this. I want you to fully, during the entire time, I don't want you to at once let your mind go blank. I want you to always be like, okay, this is what I want to do. This, I'm okay with this. Because if you say that, you're aware of what you're doing. And if you're aware, then it's no longer a habit. So what I've explained in this video is how to make it aware that it's a habit, and how to stop it from being, and how to make awareness stop you from doing it. Next, I added the tip of meditating before doing it so that you lower the chance of you actually doing it. And third, I talked about how to make it irrelevant and just, no need for it. So that's really my tips. I'm not going to waste any more of your time because I don't have any more decent information for you. That's all I've really had. As you can see, I am still in Belgium. This video is being recorded before my flight. Hopefully I'm gonna have some more beautiful places to film when I get on my flight and back to Morocco. But thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. If you feel like it, you can subscribe, but it's really just your choice. Thank you for watching.